Why, hello there, everyone. Welcome, James. Oh, we're right on time. Right on. So, we have ourselves a little bit of an investigation from the last time we were playing this game. From, well, yesterday. We had some interesting things going along. We encountered Fergal, which was nice. Kind of, ish. And yes, we robbed an old lady. Wait for... Hang on. I robbed an old lady. God damn it. I robbed a poor dementia-ridden old lady who was broken by the death of her son, and I robbed her. And look at this. You can't say that this isn't complete psychopathic behavior. Just, you know, caring for everybody around so that they can be used at a later date. That's gotta be evil, right? Battening up little piggies like Dorothy Crane so that they can be turned into experience points. Yeah. Oh, right. What is this anyway? I don't want to know what that is. Anyway, I would say that was pretty damn evil, to be honest. Anyway, how is everybody?
It's locked, all right.
Oh, it's locked.
You again?
Tell me about
Giselle,
Sean.
I know you sleep at Sean Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course.
Got to learn all about the little
He gives me the
intricacies of
creeps.
everybody
Why is
around.
that?
He's always sad. Like he's about to cry.
Fair enough.
He's always
Oh yes,
asking
we
us to closer
we
to
ate a
God,
nurse.
to give ourselves to the Lord.
I think we ate somebody else, did we? Did we eat? No, I don't think we ate anybody else, but we definitely we robbed an old lady. We committed several acts of murder.
You speak of strikes.
And
past
yes,
energy.
we enhanced our
Am I right
powers.
to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
Your beliefs cost you your job?
Lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions.
Of course they do.
Especially when it's a woman.
Of course they do, because if people complain, that means they've got to do something about it. It's like you'll see a lot of whistleblowers. Got the ability to stop time yet? No, I do not. I have the ability to freeze people. I have the ability to freeze people in place. But yes, the thing about this is, if you... It's like that was it. It's like whistleblowers. You'll find a lot of whistleblowers, even though they've done the right thing, they're praised for their actions, will get the axe.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide.
So you
Me
can
and
attack
my
anybody in the
sister
game.
being penniless,
Essentially,
they thought I stole it.
yes.
What really happened?
I
Actually,
drank
I'm going to
too
say that
much
tentatively
night.
because I've only played through it
Strange
once.
men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Okay.
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
You have a... Well, you do have a bad temper. You talk to your
You
sister.
should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologise.
Ugh, you're one of those, are you? Lock up your bloody pride. Do the right goddamn thing, you
Well,
muppet.
I'll leave you for
Anyway,
now.
I seem to
Goodbye,
be making an
Spence.
awful lot of commentary like that towards some of the people in this game. I seem to be making an awful lot of commentary like that. But I don't like it. The other thing is, she seems designed for you to hate. It's quite easy to hate her. It's also quite easy to... Okay. It's easy to sympathize with her, and it's also easy to... Ooh. Oh, why, hello there, shortcut. Yeah, it's easy to sympathize. It's as easy to sympathize with her as it is to hate her. And I'm doing a bit of both at the moment. I can sympathize with her. Well, she's still a... You know what? She's a bitch.
Glad to see
She's a
you
bitch.
again, Mr. Reed.
She's had some horrible stuff happening to her. I can sympathize with it, but frankly, she's unpleasant. And she's not doing herself any favors.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her, plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
You're not as tough as you are.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
Yeah. You know what? I kind of resonate with that.
Giselle is the only family you have left.
No, I disagree.
Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
Absolutely. I agree with you. Sometimes even family can push it so far, you'll never forgive them.
Lottie,
Tell me about the gang
tell
threat.
me about the Wet Boot Boys. I know they've threatened you.
Edwina Cox wanted me to provide her with information about Mr. Hampton's resources. I refused.
Is that not dangerous?
Fuck them and their lies. They claim they protect the interests of the neighborhood, but they are just greedy parasites like all the rest.
Oh, absolutely. They're just greedy parasites with, you know, knives and guns who will shank you. Are you sure you're safe? No, she's not. Crazy Courage, you sound a little bit you do sound a little bit reckless. I will praise your courage.
I respect your courage, Miss Paxton, and I hope life will never wear you down.
Dr. Reed, you know how to make a girl blush. I am glad you came to the docks, whatever your real reasons are.
Whatever my real reasons are, I've come here to eat a priest.
Goodbye,
I've come here to eat somebody who was...
This Seymour worries me.
who has a lot of XP to provide. Oh, God. I felt so bad for some of this last episode. I felt so bad. Anyway, yes, we are in the most impoverished part of town, and so we're going to rob absolutely everything we... Ooh. Folded bit of paper. Folded... God damn it, game. Folded bit of paper. Okay. Forgive me, God, for what I am about to confess. Sometimes I wish I never saved Delaney from drowning when he fell in the canal. There, I said it. Please forgive me, Lord, for I am just a sinner. Tyson may be the most frustrating case I have ever had to deal with since opening my night shelter in the East End. For years, I've tried to understand why the man regularly makes me so irritated. I think recently I found out why. Tyson has stopped fighting for good and forever. I've met so many heavy drinkers in my life, men, women, rich, poor, young, old. I've witnessed their fight and their demons and their past, their guilt and their failures. Sometimes they can put a name on this inner evil of theirs. Sometimes they have never been able to identify the real cause of their despair. But in most cases, for these men and women, the drink is a way to keep fighting. Of course, it's useless and destructive form of struggle. But at least this is self-destruction means that there's something to make them suffer. They still fight against the pain they feel. Even a severe alcoholic like William Bishop keeps struggling with his addiction, asking for salvation for the light of Christ. And as long as they wish to see the light, there is a place of hope. Tyson Delaney has no hope left. He does not drink to smother his pain. No, I'm convinced. He consciously or conscientiously drinks for the saddest joy of smothering all hope. I really don't know what's a worse sin, to deliberately cast away hope from your own heart, or complacently brask self-destruct. Ooh, that's rather deep, Sean. That is rather deep. And hello there, Synth. It looks like one of my chats is broken again because not showing up again. Yay! Yay for YouTube chat breaking. Not broken on your side, everything. Broken on my side.
Face, Doctor.
How dare you? No, we're going to be nice to the good doctor. To the good Mr. Hampton, and he is good for everything else. We've changed a lot, you and I.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Are you afraid of what
Aren't
you are?
Afraid of what you've become.
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
You must drink blood now. Don't holy symbols
You
repel
think
you?
this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross.
Ooh,
Nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Oh? Wait. Is he... Oh, alright.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So
Saith the Lord.
I only need to
Ooh.
eat flesh, no blood.
I knew there was a reason I remembered this guy. On episode 1, I looked at him and I remembered him. He's a Skell, not a vampire, more like a zombie. Yeah, but we've seen the Skells, we've seen the Skells leave skeletons behind from consuming flesh, and we got that in the research notes, so we shall
Why
see.
return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Duncan, please don't break. You're a helpful Skell.
Wonders never cease. Scowl managing an asylum.
That's not what I meant.
You, a vampire doctor. Meals laid out before you.
I like that.
You restrain.
Remember William
And
Bishop?
what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Did you kill Harriet?
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
To be fair, the nurse did say that she saw him leave. She didn't say... She did say it was him. She said that she saw somebody leave, and he's left, and so she accused him of being the murderer. Nobody actually saw him make the kill. And this is the thing, sometimes you can put little pieces of a puzzle together that ain't meant to be put together.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
Were you close to her?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
Oh, don't worry. I am your divine now, Sean.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I am intrigued.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
There's a good boy. Already surrendering yourself to your new god. Oh dear, maybe I'm pushing that one a little bit too far, but you never know. Oh. Ah, the vampire.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any...
What are you doing here? I want to know why you've shown up here.
Goodbye.
I don't remember you being here. Oh well. Maybe I did something differently. Oh, ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, the sewer entrance. Talk to the man hiding in the tunnel. Oops. Look in the barrel. They already eat. Oh yeah, I already ate everybody.
Public house, Giselle.
Oh no, I didn't.
I should investigate further.
Scream for me, mortal. There's a good chat. Ow. Sod. He shot me again. Immortal. There we go.
Giselle's stolen money. Priwen has some unethical ways of financing their war.
Indeed, the evil vampire hunters. We must hunt them all down and devour them. For the sake of the poor, innocent folks.
Steady, boys!
Oh god, it's pretty. Oh god. Right. Ow. Ow, ow. Okay, right. Change plans. I might actually have to level up before I do this.
Murderous bastard! Filthy Vampyr, no evil! We do the Lord's work here! Why are you to step back?
There we go. I should have eaten him. Ow! No evil priest. Yeah, I think it's Fergal? I think Fergal. I seem to recall getting absolutely destroyed the first time I tried this. And it's only coming back to me now. Just coming back to me now. There were moments of joy and there were flashes of light. There were nights of endless leisure. And it was more than... Oh, I've got that man now. No! Yeah, well. At least my singing isn't that good, so YouTube won't go... won't strike me down for daring to sing. I missed a turn off. Yes, of course I missed a turn off. Whoop. Oh, what was that? Oh. Some... Oh. Oh, alright then. Ba 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 ba. Oh, we're here. Stairs. Aww. Where on earth am I? Okay, so there's a hideout. There's a hideout here. Yeah, I'm right on top of a hideout. But I can't... Oops. nowhere to sleep, so... Huh. Well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Up there. Oh, we can't get there. Oh, out. Yep. Yep. There we go. Right. Let's... First of all, let's see whether we've got anything that needs to be... Like Jonathan's watch. Booze. I don't actually know whether vampires in this reality can drink alcohol. I presume so. Saved from the sun, are we? No, we're not. No. There we go. Right, so... Fast regeneration using bite. Bite damage. Well, so we do bite so often. Oof, that was 1,000 XP. Maybe that was a mistake. Body condition, HP. Let's have some endurance. Oof. 600, right. It's 1,000. It's 900. 1,000. 600. Oh, okay. I'll be used in combat, it doesn't say. Useful tip, Ruppy, if you think something's moving, shoot. Shoot? Shoot what? Just shoot. Fair enough. Oh, tactical jumps, what they keep using against me. I don't want to rage, that seems terrible. Create a shadowy vortex, coming to life. Oops. Coming to life, the shadow erupts. What? Don't build just a safe... Okay. Creates a shadowy vortex at your target's feet, coming to life. Ooh. Also, making blood pour out of your enemies. Seems fun. Oh, bugger, it's 1,000. That's 1,000. Bloody hell. What are you? 2,000. Oh, God. Claws. Claws. Oh, give me something. 1,000. 500, right. Shadow Veil. And become invisible to most enemies. Not all, most. I don't like that last part. Yes, sod it. We'll do this. There we go. Confirm. Everybody's cute. How did you go from healthy down to stable? Your actions have been... You mean my actions of helping everybody? Why is my actions red? The pillar's still alive? Still can't access that guy. His, Still can't access the blind guy. It's too high of mesmerism level for me. I think I'm level 2 or level 3 mesmerism? I can't remember. Oh, I'm level 2. I need to be, I think, level 4-ish. Right. Right, if we've got to poke Fergal. Pretty damn sure it's Fergal. Healthy! Yes! All we had to do was remove all the vampire hunters and problem solved.
Over there! There's one of them burning!
Oh. There we go. 41 damage. Well, that was pathetic. Ow, you little Get here. Okay, our weapon damage is apparently increased. Alright, we've got screws. We've got grease. Well, that didn't work how I anticipated. Oh, bloody lock on. 200 damage, excellent. What's the true damage potential? Okay, is that it? Measly? Well, actually, that's almost 300 damage, so it's not so measly, is it? Oops. Right, let's get on. Rat blood's not as potent or as tasty. Well, we have plenty of little piggies around. I'm sure Jonathan's internal monologue has not been warped at all by becoming a vampire. Nope. Sure, he doesn't recognize that there's any difference in what he's saying and what he's feeling. Absolutely sure of that. Right, what do we have here?
That doesn't work.
Oh, it's a bloody puzzle. Okay, alright.
So that's it. These wheels control the water level.
Right, you're bust. We need you open so we can jump in there. I imagine we break the boxes.
That gate should shut properly now.
As if that gate wouldn't shut properly. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Under 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, maybe the third controller. That worked. Uh-huh. Here we go. That was easy. Yep, definitely a skull. Did you not give me anything? Wow, didn't give me anything. More corpses. Gotta be hard living like a skull. Gotta be hard living the skull life these days. Got the CCTV around. Just made me wonder whether vampires actually need to sleep or whether they can force themselves to be awake. If they can force themselves to be awake, then that would help alleviate suspicion. Ooh. Now, why would you jump down when you could jump across? Blah.
These maggots have escaped the wrath of Ascalon for too long. It is time to purge the sewers of their filth.
You again. The one they call the sewer dog.
Hold your tongue, newborn, or I'll crush you like a maggot.
You've let the beast consume you.
Finally, a touch of lucidity. So learn to respect.
You still have yet to tell me which look. Ooh. Okay, right. We're about the same level. No. Ooh, 200 blood points and 200 damage. Okay. Ow. That didn't work. Are we just going to exchange blood all the time? Right. that what we're gonna do? Which, oh, God, my health ain't recovering. Oi, cheeky bugger. Move your blood back. Shit.
Slaughter these skulls while singing your name.
Ow. Problem. There we go. Oh, bugger. Oh, don't you dare stunlock me. You bloody dare. Missed. Oh, God damn it. Why would it let me jump there? I'm out of blood, that's why.
To adorn my mantle. How you cannot comprehend. I shall tear them apart and spill my blood to the pit. Foolish Ekon.
Come on. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Heal. Where you coming down, you get.
Down, stay down.
Ow. Fuck are you? Give me your blood, you. Give me your blood, beast. There we go. Know your place. You're beneath me, Fergal. There we go. I'm so glad I leveled up. I'm so glad I leveled up. Oh. I don't get anything from him. Unless he dropped his loot nearby. Oh, no, he did. Oh, common trigger part. Oh, the Enforcer has a common trigger part. Yay.
It's locked.
Charming. What's this way then? Right, we need to heal. Explore the sewers.
At least one skull escaped Fergal's wrath.
Indeed. Grease, aluminium. I did see that up there, but we're going this way. Ox. Aluminium. Aluminium. Where is this guy then?
How could he have made it this far? There's blood everywhere.
Tea. There we are, drink still.
This isn't the blood of a vampire, but it will quench your thirst.
Ah, okay. Well, first of all, what's this way? Oh, don't get turned around. Bloody bright light. That's what's this way. Really? Bright light and nothing else? Come on, there's got to be some... Ow, that hurts. Okay, okay. Alright. Huh. Nope, that was not a corpse. That was a wheelbarrow. Hello there.
This is our domain, not yours. You've been warned.
Wait, I saved you from this creature. That must count for something.
Thank you. Now go. Go back to the streets and houses. There is no love lost between us, Vampire. But thank you.
You seem so sad.
Please, who are you? I sense your sadness.
If you must know, they call me Old Bridget. And this shelter is where we live.
I'm Jonathan Reed. I'm a newborn Ekon. I'm afraid I'm not sure what's going on.
I shall not bend a knee, young Ekon. But I sense your pain. Ask, and I will afford you my attention.
Why is the creature after you?
Why was that creature after you?
Fergal is the blunt instrument of the Ascalon Club. His masters would see us dead or turned into slaves if they had their way.
Well, what is
What the
Fergal?
hell was that thing? He wasn't an Ekon or a Scowl.
They are known as Volkod, an ancient offshoot of immortals. Blood drives them, enrages them.
Fair
What
enough.
of this Ascalon Club?
That's something I would never want.
Vampire society's elite in the Empire. They make the rules and enforce their judgment upon us whom they see as lessers.
So was it you that Sean Hampton sent me to find?
Perhaps. The sad saint was always kind to us. He must trust you if he revealed our location.
Sean is a Scowl. All those I've encountered have been violent, crazed creatures. How can he be any different?
Maybe because he is the sad saint. Or perhaps because I am Old Bridget of the Sewer Skulls.
Sean killed a patient of mine. And that's just one of the murders he's being hunted for.
If you refer to Harriet, she is now among us and under our protection.
Harriet Jones is alive. That's it. That's the proof Sean wanted me to find. I must talk to her.
No, Harriet is not alive. But you can speak to her.
Fair enough.
I must warn you, she is fragile and may not receive you warmly.
I don't understand.
Whoa. He's a
She
fickle
is
old git.
filled with bile and hate. Her mind is sharp as a tack, but her body is so weak. I've never seen its like before. She is resting in a room on the far right of this hideout.
Thank you. I will bear that in mind.
Afraid of her. He looks at it in curiosity.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Why did I have to smile when he called me master? Why did they have to, even though he's probably doing it for so he doesn't die, why did I have to
Bridget
smile?
says you are one to trust.
I get to make you a character. I'd probably say no to that.
I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Don't go getting any ideas there, boss. Yeah. I know, but I couldn't help but have a little smile come on my face when they said that. Oh, we had the blood serums on us and we didn't use it. We had all these blood serums on me, and I didn't use them. Cudgel. Right, common mace. Good cudgel. Which one am I currently using? I'm using one of them. What am I using? Oh, loadout. Goodbye cudgel. Oh, the common... That's the thing we replaced. Okay. Okay. It's not a thing that I can look over and even remotely decide on stream, dude. Because there would have to be rights and all sorts of bits and pieces, and I'm not really in a position to do much with that. Obviously, I've got the rights to my own character and everything like that, but you know what I mean. I couldn't, even if I could never keep creative control, if that makes sense. That would essentially be handing the rights over to you to do bits and pieces with. And that's, yeah. Not something that I am eager to do. Right, we have to find somebody in the sewers now I think about it. Again, it's something I can't really comment on at the moment. Food for thought, sure, but leaning towards no. Unloading time. I'll have something on. Oops. Do not disconnect the game while you're loading. Went with T, didn't I? I think. T. Okay. Oh well. Talk to the man hiding in the sewers. Oh, where am I?
It's locked.
Oh, okie dokie. Okay, alright. I know what this is about. Alright. I get that one. Right. Anyhow. We're gonna have to find somebody to eat sooner rather than later. I don't know whether there are consequences for leaving Jonathan without any blood for a long period. I don't know if there are other than the inability to use certain actions, abilities, and actions. I don't know what the consequences are for letting poor Jonathan starve. Ah, I went to the wrong place, that's why.
We're at your mercy. Will you end us?
It's tempting, but perhaps if you could find the room in your hearts for a new master, I'm sure we could come to an arrangement. Just kidding. Although that joke is in extremely poor taste, but you know. Jonathan said that inside his head in an internal monologue, said the Scowls will never know. And he will just be able to feel bad about himself. Oh. Scowls will never know. For a moment, poor Jonathan had those thoughts, and then he saw the conditions they were living in and thought, you know what? Nope. Poor sods. But seriously though, poor sods. Look at them. Although you can kind of picture this sort of thing happening. Jonathan, even with the red eyes, Jonathan would have the ability to hide in plain sight. And these poor sods. There's no hiding in plain sight for those. So in some ways, Jonathan got very, very lucky. Have a loot. Nope, no more loot. Okay. We're 55 meters away from the other objective. Oh, it's you. Oh, yeah, of course it's you. It's the, yeah, you're the guy who murdered the wet boy.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Don't you know this is a quarantine zone?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating the epidemic. You had better get to a safe place while you still can.
Oh, really? Well, go investigate somewhere else and leave me be.
Leave me
I
be.
beg
Well,
your pardon?
I said go.
convince him to go back to the docks.
Rodney,
Okay.
you're the man who killed that gang member, are you not? Is that why you are hiding in this godforsaken place?
Yes, I did. I did not even know his name.
Then why did you kill him?
That arsehole always mocked me for the colour of my skin. Usually I let it go. But not that night. We fought. He died.
Fair enough. Spineless coward. No. Can't stay here forever. No, cold-blood. You can't stay here forever.
Whatever you've done, you can't spend the rest of your life hiding here.
I just wanted to teach him a lesson. Not kill him. I'm not responsible for a murder if I didn't want to commit it. It was an accident.
Believe me, Rodney, you won't survive here long. No matter what you did, you must go back to where you used to live.
I'll go back to the docks then. But if I die, remember that the blood of Rodney Grader will be on your hands.
Oh, don't worry. The blood of Rodney Grader will be on our hands once I'm done with you. Once I'm done with the entire docks, to be honest. But I mean, there are some characters here that are just at level 6 mesmerism. Level 3, level 5. It's... You have to do story, but by the time you actually want to, you know, consume everybody, it's not enough not enough left. By the time you get to that server level, I seem to remember getting to that... Well, you know what? By the time you get to that server level, it's too damn late. You're already at the end of the game. Ooh. Supremacy of the Econs. It's no coincidence that Econs are the most eminent and numerous of all vampires. Econs are true aristocracy of immortals. And, if I may add, they are the only ones able to stay at the top of the food chain. Everywhere I travelled, I only met Econs who seem immortal lives, form an immortal society. Econs are the most human, the most clever, and the most educated of all vampires. Don't get me wrong, here, I have nothing against more exotic species like the Volcoid, who share the gift of immortality with us. Most of them can prove useful, if properly canalized? If properly guided towards a clear goal. But they lack the most important trait of all, the ability to mingle with mortals without being spotted. Therefore, the Ascalon Club should only accept Econ of the highest lineage as members of the inner circle. Depending on circumstances, Volcoids could be accepted as war dogs or hunting hounds, as long as they obey the laws. Luckily enough, these lesser cousins have a natural tendency to submit and obey their masters. From the Law of Ascalon, by Lord Redgrave, the founder. Oh dear. I'm gonna nab all your stuff. Now being evil, we are stealing from the sewer scale. Wanna know the best part of that whole conversation? What? What was the best part of that whole conversation? Oh. I forgot to fill up my teapot before I came upstairs. That's just screwing with you. Fair enough.
Hello, Harriet. Do you recognize me?
Yes, you were from the Pembroke Hospital. The young doctor. So full of secrets.
I've so many questions I need to ask you, Harriet. If you would.
I love questions. As for the answers, you may not like them.
That's fair enough. How do you feel?
How do you feel?
I can't see. I can't move. Oh, my body's burning. I feel as if I'm dying over and over again.
Shall I eat you then? Can you not eat or drink?
Have you tried to eat or drink something?
People here tried to feed me, but I'm just not hungry. I don't have the strength.
Is it painful?
Does the
Obviously.
pain ever stop?
It is not pain I feel. It's like I can't stop feeling every inch of my body. But at the same time, each muscle and bone is the wrong place.
Why fake your own
room,
death?
The blood. What brought you to fake your death in such a gruesome fashion?
To see if I would be mourned.
Not really. You enjoy pain and
Do
sorrow.
you take pleasure in causing so much pain and sorrow?
Yeah, she
Nobody
does.
gave a damn about me. Not a tear shed. Poor Harriet. Always the discarded.
Well, why should they care about you? Why should they? When people, there are literal corpses in piles in the street, and you're going, poor old Harriet. Well, newsflash. Life tends to suck. Life tends to suck. Genuinely, it tends to suck. It will see, life will see you at your lowest point, and then it will kick you just to remind you that you can fall even further. That's what happens. People that you thought were friends will betray you, they will abandon you and leave you to rot. People will take advantage of you. People will abuse you. Simply the way of it. Because people are vile. Why vampires in me portrayed as extremely well off? I think if you have the opportunity to gain wealth, well, it depends on the nature of the vampire. Obviously, we've got a vampire doctor here. In Twilight, the vampires were doctors. And depending on the speciality, you can be quite well paid. Obviously, you're not going to tire if you're a vampire. So as long as you can keep feeding off your patients, you're not really going to tire. So you can keep working and work faster than a human. Some of them may have used their power over the centuries to manipulate and gain power and wealth. So, but then we have these poor sods here who are, you know, living in a sewer. Oh, yeah, not all of them.
Why flee with Sean Hampton?
Oh, it's always a pleasure to see a saint fall to sin. But the coward still won't kill.
Always a pleasure to see a saint fall from sin. Depends on the saint. Depends on the saint. Whether they are a saint. Yeah, I can kind of understand why you're so bitter.
Why did you come here?
And why not? This is where I live now.
Where may be? Will you obey? Will you obey?
Will you respect old Bridget's wishes? Will you obey her?
Bridget is kind. She only needs to keep me fed and I'll be good.
Yeah,
So
right.
you desire to stay here?
Yes, I'm with my own kind. Birds of a feather, so to speak. Poor
And
Harriet, always alone.
Well, we are always alone. All of us, we're alone. Doesn't matter how, we're all alone in the end.
I have a question of the utmost importance to ask. Will you answer?
Questions, questions,
Oh,
questions.
what is the answer then?
Good doctor, always searching
How-
for answers.
Do you remember what you did after leaving the hospital? Did you kill anyone?
First, a question from me. You answer first.
Very well then. What do you want to know?
Are you like me? Are you also dead?
We're both undead.
We are not dead, Harriet. Death no longer pertains to us. We are different.
I like what I am.
Good.
I truly do. I relish the pain that courses through me.
I know you fled the hospital with Sean Hampton. Did you or Sean kill anyone in your flight? Anyone? Try and remember.
I will not lie. I wanted blood, and I wanted revenge, and Sean pulled me from it, brought me here instead. But the shadows heard my prayers.
Ooh.
The shadows killed that bastard.
Shadows killed them? You mean like these shadows by any chance? Shadows similar to these by any chance? Oh, my OBS has woken up. Okay, so if you're a vampire, basically immortally going to pick up a trick or two, plus if you've been alive since the 1700s, and you're still a bum, you might as well step into the sun. Well, also depends on your point of view. Well, most people don't go into those circumstances. There's also a hell of a lot of off-the-grid living, as it were. So, there are plenty of people with decent-ish jobs who go on boats and all sorts of little bits, so... what we would consider poverty. What is the thing on your back? The thing on my back is... absolutely... there are no evil tentacles here. They just fetch cups of tea for me. Absolutely... they just fetch cups of tea. I mean, she was talking about the shadows coming to help her, so... we have to have a good love for the shadows, right? We have to have love for the shadows. Speaking of which... who was it that murdered the man?
Who was that man? The one
I
murdered
had
in
kids
the street?
again. No!
Used to be my landlord. I lived here for many years before falling ill. Oh, he was an awful man. Disgusting and cruel. So cruel.
You sought vengeance by your own hand, and someone else obliged you. Very convenient. Don't lie to me.
I don't lie. I saw him near the docks, and rightly I wished him dead. And I am happy he is. It's true. But I didn't kill him. I was too tired.
Fair enough.
Shadows. Tell me what you saw.
The shadows, they heard me and answered. Something in the deep darkness, quick, deadly. It asked me if I wanted revenge. I answered, yes.
And these shadows, this presence...
So you were honest.
Do you still hear it? Was it a vampire? Did Sean see it?
It spoke only to me, and now it is silent, but it is born of hatred. And it will kill again. And it hates you, Doctor. Oh, it hates you.
Hates
What
me,
makes
does
you
it?
say that?
It whispered your name, Dr. Reed. It wanted to know who you were and where you went.
Questions about me? What did you say?
Nothing, Doctor. I said nothing. There was nothing it didn't already know. Oh, I'm tired now.
Ooh, there was nothing you didn't already know, wasn't there? Well, if you're so tired, shall I
No
terminate
words.
you?
Please.
I can't use I can't use any abilities to kill old Harriet. Oh. Oh well. Oh, hello, Bridget.
Have you found the answers you were looking for, young Ekon?
There
Not
is
really.
too much left unanswered. So many questions.
Get to know us, spend time with us, and I may be willing to answer more questions.
Fair enough. Why do you live here? Because I probably can't live upstairs.
Why do you live here? Amongst the filth and vermin?
Live. Here we hide.
Hiding
What are
from?
you hiding from?
From the guilt, the shame, from the hunters and the light. And of course, our past.
That's enigmatic.
Why don't you leave the city? Hide somewhere far from the guard of Priwen, the Ascalon Club.
We are the Sewer Skulls. This is our domain. We have run as far as we can, and now we hide.
Fair enough.
Your
Tell me who you
diction,
are.
your words. You do not carry yourself like most Skulls I've encountered.
True. I'm not like most Skulls.
Redacted are not to be mentioned in corporate employees or contractor mentions of redacted. It was on immediate termination. Lead execution. That's been not quite, not quite. I'm not quite that bad, am I? What happened to you?
You were once someone else. What happened to you?
It is as sad as it is long, young Ekon, but it will remain mine.
Fair enough.
Can I be of service to you?
We ask but one thing. Reveal to no one our secrets. Do not betray us.
Fair enough. How long have you been
long
here?
Have you been in hiding here?
Skulls have been hiding under London
Will
since
result in your
vampires
immediate
first entered the
termination.
city.
Where did you hide before the
Oh,
sewers?
dear.
We claimed ancient
A
tunnels,
little innocent me.
forgotten caverns.
I would never do something like
We
that,
are
would I?
skulls, groveling beneath the feet of our makers.
Oh, dear.
What
Tell me
manner
about
of
you.
creature is Harriet? She is different from everyone else.
I really don't know. I'm not even certain she is a skull. I've no idea as to what blood made her.
What is a skull, in fact, in your honest opinion?
The progeny of a vampire, disavowed by her maker. Perhaps a fruitless branch of a noble tree. A word used to enslave us. I cannot say.
You mentioned that vampire blood has tremendous potency. You believe it to be stronger than your own?
The vampire's sweet blood. That rich, dark wine that we crave. For it made us, and it can sustain us.
I thank you for your time, madam. I must go back to Hampton now.
Your kindness has been ample payment, Ekon. To protect us, I'll close the access to our hideout, but you can use our shortcut to reach Mr. Hampton's shelter. Just follow the arrows.
So what you're saying is, if I were to raise an army of Skull, and we were to march on the Ascalon Club, and then you were to devour every vampire in there, I would then begin to rule you, or, well, potentially you can turn on me, but maybe I could find some magic to prevent you from doing that. I may have my own vampire army, ... in which to take over old London.
Thank you.
You'd never go along with that, so... Well, actually, you know, I don't know enough about you to say whether you would go along with that or not. I'm sure an evening's kindness would not be enough for it to... Yeah, a simple evening's kindness would not be enough.
Eternal gratitude for your protection, Master.
Oh, and they are speaking through my mind again.
I've not seen beyond these walls in such a long time.
Yeah, poor sods. Oops, this is the wrong way. Are you seriously trying to pull a bard move? A bard move? Me, a bard? I'm not a bard. I mean, you've heard me sing. I make ears bleed, I do not enhance them. Oh dear. Just how, if you're pulling a scheme like that, you're just going to make sure that the people that you suddenly give a load of power to don't decide to turn that power against you. Like, damn rebel scum. Because we need to destroy the rebels. Anyway. Rebels, unless they're of use. Well, rebels, unless they're my rebels, in which case we can at least put them to use. Here we go. Hello, Sean.
Welcome back, Dr. Reed. Would you like to take communion with me now?
Certainly.
Sean, are you eating raw flesh?
It is the sacred flesh of the mortal lamb. Our Lord's bountiful transmutation for the sustenance of his believers.
But...
Thank you, Lord. I am your most humble servant.
So, true to your word, you waited for my return.
I told you, Dr. Reed, I was a man to be trusted. Did you have words with the poor Harriet?
It's level 6. You protect the mortals and the Skull.
You make no distinction between the living and the Skulls, do you?
We are God's children, Dr. Reed. One and all. And he's determined to save us.
And he's determined to save us.
What will be the result if you continue to assist both Skulls and the living?
For the last decade, that's what's been happening. And they found a better life. What's to change?
What about the epidemic?
You're forgetting the epidemic. Things can go south very quickly. I've seen it.
Oh, these are terrible times. Only those pure of heart shall prevail.
A plague doesn't care how good or bad you are.
Turn Skull now. Don't you see the danger to anyone giving you their trust?
We are all sinners, awaiting salvation. This is a simple truth, ordained by the Lord Almighty. I am a seeker of his glorious light.
Oh, the pious man you are, apparently.
Does this place belong to you? How can you be so certain you can keep it open?
This warehouse was once property of the Dawson family, but has been bequeathed me through donation.
Have you met the Dawsons?
The Dawsons? The wealthiest family in London? Have they a clue as to what goes on here?
Not at all. The donation was made before the war. The building was run down. I never met Aloysius Dawson myself.
Fair.
So you have the run of the place and no one's taken notice?
Why would they?
As long as we keep to ourselves, we interest no one. This is a haven, and I pray it remains so for eons to come.
Harriet, Miss Jones, has been behaving in a most violent manner. She's going to need special attention.
That's precisely the reason I brought her here. To meet old Bridget. She's the guide Harriet requires.
Who is old Bridget?
Who is this old Bridget?
I don't know, Doctor. She rarely speaks of her past, but I know she has a long one. She's likely the oldest soul in the city.
That's
Harriet
fair.
is possessed by her hatred. You cannot let her roam free. She's dangerous.
She has joined her own kind, Doctor. Old Bridget is a saint to the younger Skulls, guiding them to salvation and peaceful existence.
I believe I've learned all I need to know. I'm certain you've killed no one, but one day I believe you'll cross the line.
Logic is a false prophet. Faith is the only path to salvation.
What do you mean?
Salvation at all.
We have been blessed with God's eternity. We are the instruments of his divine will. We shall feed the hungry forever and ever. Amen.
I'll hardly follow you. I would like to trust you.
I will strive to emulate your merciful nature.
Give yourself over to God, Doctor. Expel your urges and kneel before the Lord in praise.
These urges. You know the hunger will never be satisfied.
I've come to embrace the everlasting craving. I have sworn to feed only upon the flesh of the dead. It is now my sacrament.
Which is fair. But the hunger will keep growing.
Eat. This is my body. So saith the Lord.
Ooh, is that an invitation? You will heal through ooh. I am your god now, Sean. Obey me, for I am your master.
My discoveries. Vampire blood would enhance your metabolism.
Anyway, I'm not
Perhaps
evil,
even
honest.
heal you. If what old Bridget says is true, I'll give you some of mine.
I don't think I have. Do I have 500
I'd
XP?
rather not.
Be extremely
It
awkward.
would be extremely awkward.
I don't
You
care.
have no choice, Sean. It's the only way to protect your chettle, those still amongst the living.
No, Dr. Reed. God made me this way. Who am I to disobey his will?
You believe that God's plan was for you to be abandoned at birth.
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
Oh,
I
the
can't
music's
imagine
getting
God
good.
intended for you to be molested by a priest in an orphanage. Drink, friend.
No.
I said kneel and drink.
Now. Oh, why do I have a smile on my face? There we go. Good boy. Now then, you feel better? The district will soon suffer the consequences of my actions. I'll come to say hello in a few nights, Sean, and see how you're doing. Oh, my cheeks are hurting. I smiled, my cheeks are now hurting. Oh God. I'm not evil,
Another
honest.
corpse thrown in the streets. Someone's playing a very sick game.
Indeed. What's in his hand? Didn't see anything in his hand. Oh, a brooch.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Search him.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Must you now? Well, I'm sure we can sell Mother's dead man's wallet. Oh, alright then.
Good
Hey,
evening,
Vampire
Mr.
Hunter.
Dr. Reed. Can I be...
Did you see what happened?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Are you
Why
afraid?
is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well...
Almost
beggars
vampiric,
belief.
he would say.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is...
Indeed there is. Ah,
Goodbye.
I have no more ability to... Oop. Hello there.
Glad to see you again.
Are you really glad to see me? Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No, I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman's scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss...
Fair enough. How are you?
Again.
I've identified the men who stole from you. You were right. They were members of some self-proclaimed militia.
I knew it. Did you find the money too?
They had already spent it.
I'm afraid they had already spent the money. But they will not steal again, I can promise you that.
Well, without the money, there's no chance I can show my former comrades I didn't steal it. Oh, fuck 'em. I don't care.
Oh, we failed the hint, which... Damn it. Oh, well. Oh, it was such a piffling amount of shillings as well.
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Really? Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Damn, I failed the medical.
Well,
Medical? We failed the hint. Oh, that's one more that we won't be fattening up. Damn. Right, shame that. Anyway, we do need to look at... where are the quests gone? There's like side quest things. No, that's not it. There we go. Burn all the posters. Okay, I can't burn the posters. Choose what to do. Oh, I couldn't wait. I could have burned the posters? No fault for not bloody reading it. Didn't bloody read it, and now I'm dealing with the consequences. Could have burnt the buggers. Saying that, maybe after I put all 5 up, a vampire will kill him. You never know. Then maybe I will kill that vampire. Get suspicion of myself, I'm sure. Oh, if only. If only. 14 meters, 10.
Informing London's inhabitants of the presence of vampires. What does that make me? A double or a triple agent?
Makes it a silly bugger is what it does. Or one who is solely lacking in entertainment or potentially slightly sadistic. Depending on which way you want to twist it.
Stupid!
Get here. Ooh, got my blood was low. 290 damage. Ow. Ow. Oh. You. Remember your courage? Ow, ow, ow. That was rude. Bloody rude. Said you were being rude. How you dare do that to me? Counter. Got ya. There we go. Anybody here? What do you mean, is anybody? Ooh, who was that? Who was saying, is anybody here? You. Ooh, how do I get in there then? Can't knock on the door. Ooh. Wait a minute, how do I get in there? How do I eat you, sir? Oh, no, you're the old lady from the other... Oh.
Done.
Hang on. E for N... Oh, yeah, you're the old lady. Okay.
Mr. Throgmorton should be happy.
Well, you weren't supposed to die on me that quickly. Oops, that's the wrong way. This is the way. Ooh. Can I take... Nope, can't take the axe. Okay, not a problem. Are you going to reward me, good sir? Where are you? Where is he? Oh, literally right in front of my face. Derp,
Good evening,
derp.
Dr. Reed.
The posters are everywhere.
I put up your public service announcement. Consider the common folk warned about the vampiric presence.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You may not realize it, but you saved a great many lives today.
Do you really think they could be useful?
See the sad saint of the East End? How a single man can help so many people? I consider myself the discreet protector of these men and women.
Damn, he would have been 4,000 XP plus. We hadn't messed up that little hint. Ooh, why are you protecting the shelter?
Ichabod, why do you consider yourself the protector of Sean Hampton's shelter?
He is a truly inspiring example. Dedicated, pious. His shelter is open to all, whoever they are. Most admirable.
Are you in need of shelter? 3,000 experience points.
I patrol.
Oops.
Have you
acquired? Okay.
Goodbye.
Right, who's poorly around here? Can I get in? Can I get in your house yet? Where are you? No, it wasn't there. Oh, where was it? What? Can I get in your... Yes, I can. I can get in your house. Okay. So, we have another person to potentially eat. Everybody in the hospital... Well, everybody here is fine. We have another potential victim. We've also raised the alertness of the local citizens against vampires, which means more people for us to eat, potentially.
Good evening, young man.
There's no need to...
What do you mean there's no need to tell you that? Once my mesmerism gets up high enough, I do want to just go around and do a mass devour. I do want to go around and just a mass devour everyone and everything, just to see how powerful I can become and see how devastating it can become with a little bit of patience. Just a little bit of patience. Right. You're... Oh. As if no one would notice a good doctor destroying boxes everywhere he walks. Right. Yeah. There's you three. There's Sean somewhere about. Where is the... Where are you? Ah. I don't know where he is. I'm gonna have a nosy around the other side of the docks. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. Can I get through here? Oh, these are open now. Okay, okay. These weren't open before, I don't think. Oh, if there were, I forgot. Ah, there we go. How to be my meal. There we go. Then we can't find a cricket bat. Nice trap. Nice try, Morton Point. Yes, scream for me. Thank you. Ah, the lovely screams of the undead. And mortals alike. Still not evil. Honest. No slow corruption of the good man here. No horrible internal dialogue. Contract. No, you know. Would it be called would it be called a psychopath? Slowly manipulating everybody around him, or maybe a sociopath having thoughts. His internal monologue being completely different to his actions. Being the kind dog. Maybe, you know what? Maybe he's got multiple personalities. Maybe since he got eaten, he's gained another personality. There we go. The true part of himself and the old part of himself. You're not supposed to be able to. Ow! Nutty bugger. Come on, get here. Give me your XP. Thank you. Oh, we got... Oh, we got 2 kills, so we got 10. Okay. Let's not. Let's not. I don't know why I've decided no, but let's not. West End... The actual vampiric culprit. Can I jump? Can I think I'm going further away from where I want to be. I think I am actually going further away from where I want to be. Because where I want to be is looking for the... What's his name? Rodney? Yeah, Rodney. I want to be looking for Rodney. And the best way is probably through the warehouses. Oh yeah, we can do that jump there. So yeah, through the warehouses. One of them vermin! No, only 200 damage. There we go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Ooh, someone shot me. Where? Oh. Ah, there we go. You're gonna hit me with flames, you better make sure you hit. Oh, if you're going to target me with flames, you better make sure you hit. That's what I meant to say. Oh, right. Combat's over there. Okie dokie. Yeah, Mum. I wish you could use the combat sort of movement, but you... There we go. Good. Oh, it's a good trigger part, not a good handle part. I have a good handle part, please, game. Good handle parts that I need. Right, go this way into the next dock. The next dock into... Ooh. Into the next warehouse. Ow! Do you? There we go, that's better. I got you. Come on. There we go. Water-rich sample so we can make one of our potions. Is it this way? Yeah, there we go. Right, it's Rodney we're looking for. Oh, or Mr. Ashby. You're the guy we saved, aren't you?
Good evening, sir. I'm amazed you made it back to the docks alone. Good for you.
Well, I could say the same about you, young man. More to the point, who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
And I am Archer Woodbead. Please excuse my assertiveness. I often forget I'm just an old prune.
Fair enough. How's London?
What can you tell me about this part of town?
People used to feel safe around here. They had the gangs protecting them. Now all they do is bicker and plot against one another.
Missing the good old days?
Missing the good old days, are you not?
Trust me, son. The longer you live, the less meaning your existence will have.
Yeah,
You
that's
need
about
to
right.
remember the days you still had beliefs.
So tell me about the gangs then.
The gangs.
Back in my day, people trusted the wet boot boys. We looked out for the docks and its families. Nowadays, they're just a bunch of greedy fuckers.
You were a gang member.
I was their leader for a time, believe it or not. Now these bastards act like I'm nothing. Not one of them. They owe me some damn respect.
No respect anymore. No respect for anything anymore.
If you were such a respected figure, surely you have many interesting stories about this part of town.
You bet I do, but make no mistake. I'm no rat, sir. Some secrets are best left buried.
Yeah, understandable.
Do you still know anyone? From the old days, I mean.
Most of them are dead. I still give Miss Gillingham salutations. She doesn't remember me. She did once like me. Boy, she was a beauty back then.
Who do you
Who would
trust?
you trust around here?
The owner
Nobody?
of the Turquoise Turtle's a decent fella. Tom's his name. Sean Hampton's all right too. Don't particularly share his religious views. He's quite devout if you catch my meaning.
Hmm.
Any
faces?
remarkable new faces around here?
Nobody. Well, there's that boy Rufus the Curse. I like him, despite the reputation he's made since his parents died. Poor little bastard.
I'm sure a district as colorful as the docks must have plenty of stories about strange visitors and creepy characters.
So, you want me to talk about the sewer dog, don't you?
If you don't mind.
The sewer dog is a bitch. Appropriately named. An old woman dressed in rags. She has an elegance, though. Despite her ugliness. I saw her once. Scared the life out of me.
Anything more? You saw her once, then nothing.
Have you always been so bitter?
It's not bitterness, it's poorly masked disgust. When everything turns to shit, we all have to eat a spoon or two.
Things will be better in the future. Maybe not. Old people always complain. Yeah, it's difficult times.
With everything that's happened recently, the war, Spanish flu, I must concede that these are difficult times.
A few nights ago, I saw a kid eating a rat. He was right in front of one of those abandoned houses nearby. Just chewing on a living rat's insides.
Yeah.
Tell me about the Wet Boot Boys, Archer. I want to know more.
We
more.
were there for the families and each other. It was us against the world. We were vicious, tough, even cruel. But we were united.
You sound like you were some kind of radical union member.
Yes, nowadays the communists and gangs squabble over pointless territory. Sounds stupid when you say it out loud.
Not necessarily.
Tell me everything you know about the Guard of Priwen.
Andrew never told me what they do. I do know they're vigilantes with military training. Access to some impressive firepower.
And what is your personal opinion about the Guard, then?
This Guard of Priwen is just another gang preying on the young and naive. Preying on people like my boy. I know how it works. I invented it.
Now you have a juicy 3,000 experience points for me to consume.
Why did your son really join the Guard of Priwen?
If I believed in a higher power, I'd see this as punishment for my own sins. I deserve it for all the young men I enlisted back in the day.
Did he give any explanation?
So your son has left you nothing to explain his actions? No letter or message?
Not even a note. I'm a proud man, Dr. Reed. But I would kneel and pray if I thought it would give me my Andrew back.
It won't. It'll just give life a little bit of satisfaction.
You don't believe in God, though, do you, Mr. Woodbead? So why did he join?
Now I think about it, Andrew joined the Guard, not to defy me, but to follow in my footsteps, to make me proud.
Ooh. Oh dear.
Goodbye, sir.
Poor soul. Well, sorry, but if I find him, I'm gonna eat him. And I'll tell you that, and then you'll shoot me a few times. I'll let you pull a couple of bullets into me, and then I'll eat you too.
Still working at this hour?
Totally not evil, honest.
Goodbye.
No sadism here. No evil streak coming out as I'm imagining myself as an evil vampire, honest. Not even the slightest bit of evil coming out.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Yeah. Are we already... Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure an event's supposed to happen between these two. But
Times like these, a good drink's just as...
Use my ability. Oh dear. Ooh, yawning now. Okie dokie. Nothing there. Oh, who are you? Oh, I was at the... Oh, we've got to go back to the... Got to go back here. Go back to the site of the explosion for you, don't we? What's 400 meters? Why is there a custom marker there? No, that's the thing I want. Oh, it isn't. That's what I want. Tom Watts. No! Well, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, Mom. Oh, well, what was that? 59 hours. 55 point... Oh, dear. Please tell me that you saved properly, game. Oh, dear. Stretch. Oh, dear. Yes, it's a video game. Don't try any medical methods you see in game on people. Because, yes, that's not going to work well. Won't work very well. That one. Okie dokie. Right, so, oh, you know what? No, we're alright. We're alright being put back here.
Good evening, Mr.
Good evening.
Do we, yeah, it saved our hints, good.
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, hang on a minute. Were you poorly? No?
Goodbye, sir.
Oh, it showed him as being poorly for a second. Oops. Right, where is... There's Rufus. Hey, Rufus.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening.
Ah, we ain't got nothing for you. Fair enough.
So
and
long.
you're healthy as sin. Fair enough. Stella is fine. Stella. Oh, stop with the lock on. Oh, God. Doing it again. Stop with... I'm literally not... I literally took my hand off the keyboard. I took my hand off the keyboard and the good doctor kept running. The doc kept running without my hand on the keyboard. Pretty damn creepy. Right. Right, there's a load of blood that... Oh, we've already been down there, haven't we? That's where Sammy Bob was chucking his corpses. Anyone? Anyone? That's a rat. Ooh. Ooh. Hello. Hello,
Good
Miss
evening,
Cox.
Miss Cox.
Hello again.
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
No comment. No. Well, if he wants to be obeyed.
Can I see what you have to say?
As long as you have...
And good trigger parts and no good handle parts. How many do I have? I have one good handle part. I need parts. Plural. Where is... Hey, both. Oh, okay.
Must look a fool.
Right, so you're not doing a thing. Oh, there we go.
You again.
Yeah, what do you want? You have any jelly glazed donuts? And Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Alright, we don't want to go through there. I just want to make sure it's unlocked. Where is? Where the hell is he? We saved after that, so we should have been back. But he isn't. Right, you're there. Mr. Boothby's over there. Not Boothby. Delaney. Archer. Stella. Stella. Rufus. No, I don't remember the songs to Stella, Stella. Just remember the Stella, Stella bit. Oh, get rid of that perma damage now. It gives you the ability to, you know, take some of the damage off, but getting aggravated, well, aggravated damage, you know, call it that, because that's what it is a pain. Oh, it's done by one of the Hololive VTubers. They made a song called Stella. What's this a killer? You're trying to kill me? Only natural if you want to kill me. To be killed yourselves. You want to try and take a life, expect that life tries to take you back. Well, that's not what I meant to do, but I'm up here now. Oh, it's already looted. Okay. Look out. Oh, ow, what was that? Oh, no, it just showed the door. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
Over there! There's one of them.
You miss me! I'm not gonna miss you. There we go. Settle down, lad. You're not gonna give me your loot? No, you're not. You're gonna... Don't have any loot. Kane? Right,
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site. Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
You'll find some way to pay my... Hang on a minute. What's the actual objective? I've forgotten. Oh, that's his gin. Find some oh, I've already sold the... Oh, I sold the flowers. Oops. Ah. That was convenient.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find or rest in peace.
Find or rest in peace. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe. Oh. Don't need to go this way. Right. talked to Dwayne about the bombing. Part of me, because he was talking about being completely non-violent communist radical. Part of me is thinking he blew the factory up himself. Because he's definitely trying to drink something away. He's spending every waking moment drinking, so he's clearly trying to get rid of something. And he's so insistent that he's a pacifist, that he believes in non-violent protesting, and all his friends have left him, so... And if he planted the bomb... if he planted a bomb in the munitions factory as a protest, but his family was there to take him a sandwich at work, that would explain... Ooh. Why did you pull out your weapon? Oh, okay, why did you pull out your weapon? Odd. That's very odd. Right, that's Seymour. Ooh, 2 shillings. Yes, taking 5 shillings off the street. Oh, who would have guessed?
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Oh, you're that doctor.
You remembered me. Congratulations.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yeah. The sad saint grabbed my soggy ass and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
Shit, you're still drinking. I know you're still drinking.
And yet you're still drowning in cheap liquor.
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Is there anything in particular that...
How dare you say such?
A reason to rejoice?
Let me tell you.
Ah, we already heard that one.
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
Yeah?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, you don't want to talk about it, but,
I
Vampire.
sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
You died that day too. You made a terrible mistake. You're a coward. All 3. This is the problem. I kind of want all 3. I seem to be greedy like that. Greedy enough to keep choking, that is. Anyway, coward. Made a terrible mistake. It wasn't a terrible mistake. He did it on purpose. It's not the consequences. He knew it could have happened.
That bomb also killed you that day, don't you see? You just die a slower death, drink by drink.
I know. Maybe I deserve judgment. Until that day, I'll just be
What you'll be is 1,000 experience points.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
Why?
Why use a bomb? What
The
were you
factory.
trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Now, being the evil vampire that we are, even though we've fattened him up, would it be right to put him out of his misery? Or shall we let him slowly suffer? Shall we allow him to suffer? It's a difficult one because at the same time, a one-handed planted a bomb, not acceptable. On the other hand, he killed people, not acceptable. Tried to just target the building, as if that was ever going to happen. Has he suffered enough? I don't know. You know what? That's one to stew on.
Goodbye.
Oh, experience. I don't know how much XP I got. I just saw the XP bar flash. Right. What? So we've actually, you know what? We've almost completed this district. I don't know where you are. I want to eat you, but I don't know where you are. Right. Bottles of gym. I got barrels of whiskey and a billion. Keep early silence to keep away the pain. What have I with you, my love? For what I want to say. I drink barrels of whiskey and do. Keep on the island to keep away my pain. Oh yeah, we already killed everybody there. Like, yeah, no, we already killed everybody there. Wait, if we had the key, why couldn't I have unlocked it earlier? Oh, a newspaper article. Youth arrest for attempted murder. Last night, a young man named Tom Watts was arrested by police for attempted murder at a renowned restaurant, The Silver Bell, on Percival Street. Suspect was spotted standing in front of the restaurant, pointing a gun at customers. For about 1 minute, without firing, 2 witnesses promptly reported his behaviour. Watts was arrested without an incident, but refused to give any explanation for his actions, and he gave his name. The gun was loaded, confirmed by the policeman who answered our questions. It is likely that Watts will feel the full force of His Majesty's court and transgression. The young man will be jailed for a few years at least, because of course it was His Majesty in this time period. Ah, okie damn. Okay. Oops. So that may also be another reason why he gets left alone.
Tom has so much alcohol, he could keep this district afloat for quite some time.
Indeed. Let's add to the... I was about to say let's add to the joy of the responsible drinker, but let's be honest, Dwayne's going to eat a lot. Eat! Drink! Right. Silly mortals not drinking what... Wars never really end. True. True, there will always be... If not people shooting at each other, there'll certainly be other bits and pieces.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
I got your gym.
You lied to me, Tom. Your warehouse wasn't empty. It was inhabited with armed vigilantes.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed, but I thought those Prewen guards would be willing to let someone like you pass without trouble.
That was devious of you, Tom. Next time you can bloody well go yourself.
I apologise, Doctor, but it's just that I prefer to avoid the law, its enforcers, and all manner of thugs in uniform.
Understandable. Oh, you're getting more juicy at 4,000 experience points. And here's your... Ooh. The warehouse was looted. Oh. See, it's... We could help the poor farmer suffer, or we could sell. Both of these could be evil depending on your. You know what? Here's your booze.
Here is your
Solid.
booze. I hope it will appease your customers. Just try not to kill anyone with this poison of yours.
Believe me, Doctor, most of my customers are less agreeable when sober.
Details of the attempted murder, please.
Murder. Give me some details.
I was given an order to kill. I was an obedient gang member at the time, a proud wet boot boy.
Why did you join?
Join the gang?
Because I finally felt useful. Do you have any idea what it means to feel respected when the rest of the world shits on you?
A little bit.
So you were ordered to kill someone. What happened then?
I don't know if you can possibly understand, but I couldn't kill him. I just stood there pointing my gun. Someone saw me. I gave up.
Why couldn't you shoot?
My target was eating in that fancy restaurant with mirrors and music. He was eating, drinking, laughing. He was having such a good time. I hated him for his bottomless appetite and easy life of easy pickings. And then something happened.
Do you realise how sad you were? Envy's a thing. We've all envied at times. Sympathise with him?
You refused to kill him because you wanted to feel some of that happiness yourself. You empathized with him.
Exactly. The man was a bloody landlord who rented overpriced flats. A selfish bastard. But he made me smile. And I was no different from him.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about your arrest for attempted murder, Tom.
I tried to kill someone. I got arrested. I paid my debt and I have nothing to hide.
It's interesting. People will complain about those in power, but when they get the power themselves, they're no better. They'll make every excuse and... You know what? As somebody that got it's a guide, I'm not going to say that. You're imprisonment in jail.
Do you think prison changed you? Made you a better man?
Oh, I don't know about that. All I brought back is bad memories, scars.
Yeah.
An ugly tattoo of a blue turtle.
But do you feel cleansed of your sins?
All I know is that I'm at peace. I did what I did, but I wouldn't do it again. Does that make me a better man? I don't know.
I don't know either.
So you mean your customers know about your sordid past?
Some will.
Yeah, why do you think this is the last pub open? I have nothing to hide and I don't judge. That's a relief for many round here.
Fair enough.
Why not leave town and start a new life after you got out of jail?
I grew up in the East End. This is where my roots are. This is where I want to help others and die eventually.
Nothing wrong with that. The docks will always be dangerous.
Be a hive of scum and villainy.
As long as poverty and fear run the show, I don't see how it would change. Misery loves company, as they say.
Absolutely.
Don't you feel threatened, staying in such a violent and criminal neighborhood?
I've made peace with my violent past, Dr. Reed. I may not be a pacifist, but I'm not angry anymore.
Good. Good on you. Good for you.
Goodbye, Mr. Watt.
Glad that you're not angry anymore.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Where's the... Oh. Hello there.
You still working at this hour?
Certainly. Your duty calls.
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise
Fair
you
enough.
to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know?
Mm-hmm.
At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Fair. As Tom renounced his life of crime.
Tell me, Sabrina,
Do you really believe Tom
Probably has,
renounced
for
his
the most
life
part.
of crime?
Maybe a little
Proves
bits
it
here
to
and
me
there.
Every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Well, some people do get tested and find out what they're capable of. Most of us don't. Most of us have to guess. I'm stupid and never been to India. Well, go to India? I hear they have some spices there. And to be fair, I don't like spices. Yeah. I don't know where I'm supposed to find him. Nobody else is unhealthy. Pippa is unhealthy. Oh, we can now eat Pippa. We can now eat Pippa and Milton. Level 4. Is there anybody above a level 4? 4, 4, 2, 5. Okay, you're a level 5, are you? Right. Right, so have we done all the missions on the... Yeah, all the missions on the docks are now done. What about the missions in Pembroke themselves? Bring the knife back to its owner. Tell what happens to... Wait, what? Go to Mortimer Gossamer's place. Where's that? Follow me curious. Oh, it's right over there. Oh, alright. Yeah, we can go there. Straight up.
These parts will be running completely amok.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-ba-da. Ooh, we have a bin. Oh, it's straight up through... Ooh, what's that? Ale? And common handle parts. Give me the good stuff already.
Stupid bitch!
Yeah, I know you are. There we go, silly mortal. Bugger! Get here. Who do you think you are to do that to me, you silly git? There we go. God's natural place. Natural place of the guard has got to be beneath the vampire's thumb, right? Ooh. Corpse. Risk a watery sample. Yeah, fair enough. Anything? That doesn't show up as blood. Anything for me? Da-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-dee. Ooh, that was jammy. Oh, kill it! Ow! Probably will, and all. Oi! All those attempts to finally counter him. Oh, I meant to bite him, not... Oh, well. Blah, 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 with the blood in my cage, the journey to the do of the build of day. I don't think I can remember those lyrics in entirety. No, I don't think I can remember those lyrics in their entirety. That's what I meant to say. Ugh. Yep. I know, that's why I'm eating you. bloody vermin dare stand up to your vampiric betters? Oi! Look at you! Standing up to your betters. Know your place, mortal. Oh, he's dead. He can't know his place. Oh, well. He will know it in death. Right. Whoop. No, 10 meters. Oh, actually, can I get in here? Hideout has been unlocked. Ooh, the Goswick Flat. Yeah, I'll take your change. Fertility? No. Fertile is the belly of the beast. Vampires create their foul progeny with blood. We know that some, we all know that, some have witnessed the process even. But what's really going on there? Is there only one way for a vampire to breed? Let's review what we know so far. When willing to create progeny, a vampire will not bite but give its blood to drink. Most victims die when bitten, and some of them survive and turn into leeches themselves. This only happens when they have assimilated the vampire blood, one way or another. It is not the predator's bite, but its blood that infects the victim. It will turn if he or she survives a metamorphosis. It also seems that the vampire can breed by having intercourse. The vampire means to produce a child. Sexual intercourse between vampire and human rarely produces any birth. But some of them try anyway. A vampire gestation is only a few weeks short, and the pain is almost unbearable for the mother. If she is mortal, she will not survive the birth. The vampire comes out of her womb by tearing apart her entrails. If the mother is a blood drinker, it will probably survive and regenerate. Newborn vampires will quickly grow and turn into an adult within a few months. Okay. Fair enough. That is good to know. That's actually good to know.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right.
Ah. Mortimer's home, eh? Poor sod. Oh, there's a note. Oh yeah, we whole point of coming here was for the note. What's this? Regeneration serum. Yeah, we'll probably make a couple of those. Why the heck not? I don't use them as often as I should, but, you know. Oh dear, I need to stop choking as well. Let's have a read of what Mortimer says. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I didn't leave because of you. I left this world because of the crushing weight that it... Start that again. My dear mother, when you find this letter, I'll be gone. I want you to know that I didn't leave because of you. I leave this world because of the crushing weight that existence puts upon me. These times are too much for me. Sometimes I feel like the Baldur's vase has been written as an echo of my own heart. When the low, heavy sky weighs upon the lid, upon the spirit, arching all the light, and all the wide horizon's line is hid. A black day, sadder than any night. It's as beautiful as it is painful, Mother. I can't suffer it anymore. I don't want you to try and convince me, and it would only delay the inevitable. For I would do it again, if by any chance you managed to save me. Once. Farewell, your son Mortimer.
In this letter, Mortimer Goswick does nothing to hide his desire to die. I could give it to his mother, but doing so would betray his trust.
Ooh. Ooh. Well, confidentiality only goes so far. People think that just because something's confidential, it doesn't get told. That's not true. Depending on the nature of the information being shared, if you're in danger, or somebody else is in danger, or a myriad of circumstances, the information will get passed on. However, it wouldn't get passed on to your mother. Or it shouldn't be unless there's some exceptional circumstance. So, that being said... Oh yeah, Godswick Flat. Dope, I've just been in here. That being said... we could argue that it's not appropriate to pass that on to his mother, and... but on the other hand... I don't think an appropriate authority exists at the moment within... well, appropriate authority doesn't exist within the game for us to pass on the information. Appropriate authority probably does exist in the form of a psychiatrist or some other person, really? Some other professional who intend to hurt somebody else. Psychologist and police, or psychiatrist and police would be appropriate. Who intend to hurt you... well, actually, you know what? Both would be appropriate. It really depends. Really depends. As on circumstance. And on what proper procedures are in place. Right, you two are dead. You... hello, nurse?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening.
Right.
Do you need...
I'm afraid...
take your medicine.
Not under my watch, nurse.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
I'll have you getting poorly before I devour you. Nobody wants to have sick meat. Now, consequences.
I'm all right. Don't waste your
Good
time
evening,
with
Doc.
me.
Why?
Mortimer is extremely vague as to his motivations for committing suicide. Tell me more about what you know.
As you say, Mortimer had no reason to die. All he said to me was that he wanted to make the world a better place, but couldn't.
Yeah.
Why did your son feel so useless when facing the world?
I think it was more that he could only see the melancholy facets of life. He couldn't help but dwell on such things.
Hmm.
What do you think he meant
I
by
can
making the world a
sympathise
better
with
place?
that
Mortimer
completely.
has always been a sensitive soul.
Empathise with that, sorry.
He wouldn't talk to anyone for months after his father passed. It's like he carries everyone's sadness.
Hmm.
Do you realize your son could try to kill himself again? He might succeed next time.
I think about it every minute. But I won't stop fighting for my son's future. That's how much I love him.
Good. For the worst. Look at it happy.
You're right. Your son's death was not fatal. And unlike many on their own, he is lucky to have you by his side.
I can't give up on him. I just can't. I have conceded many times in my life, but giving up on my son is something I am incapable of.
Good. Good. Wow. Usually good. Usually good.
I have read your son's...
He threatened to kill himself a few times before, but I never thought he would dare to punish me this much.
Punish you? Who? Why?
I've known for a long time he was not happy with his life, but I always hoped he cared enough to avoid making me suffer.
Ah.
Goodbye, Mr.
Oh, don't give it to Mortimer.
Good evening,
Ah,
Mr.
such a complicated decision. Such a complicated decision. What'd you learn?
Your letter, Mortimer. You wrote about an unbearable feeling of despair while the world crumbles around you. Tell me more about it.
There's nothing more to say, really. It's hurtful, it's unbearable, and I don't ask anyone to understand what I feel.
Despair is a deadly poison. You're a lucky man. Well, both. Pain's also a precious tool. It is.
The world is bleak, but maybe the pain we feel is the best compass for making it a better place.
How can we repair the world, Dr. Reed, when mankind is the biggest problem? Yes, the world will be a much better place when we're gone.
Really? I mean, one hand, yes, but would it really be better or would it be different? Sometimes you're just exchanging one type of... Would be, yeah. Sometimes something isn't better, sometimes something is just different.
Your mother won't let you down, Mortimer. Don't you share her hope for a better future?
No. I don't.
Won't you even try?
Do you want me to promise you I'll get better?
No.
Do you want me to tell her the same thing? I could, but it would not change anything.
Still being as vague as sin, dude. Vague as sin.
I have retrieved your letter, Mr.
Thank you. This is for you, then.
I think you should talk to your mother.
Thank you.
Where's your final hint?
I have to...
In the circumstances, I'm willing
waste
to give
your
him the
time
benefit
with
of
me.
the doubt. Good evening.
Where's your final hint?
I have punished.
I've no...
Goodbye.
Hint required. I should have given it to his mother. Bugger. I don't suppose... No, because it auto-saves, so you can't go back on your decisions. Ah, stress. Dr. Swansea has some new dialogue available. Indeed, does he? Well, first of all... Oh, let me zoom. Thank you. Got the zoom button for a second. There we go. New dialogue with Lady Ashbury. Certainly. Let's see how the good lady is doing. Oh, do you have some good handle parts by any chance?
Good evening. Good evening.
Hey up. Good handle parts, please. Again, good trigger parts. I need good handle parts. Hey, handle parts, man. Handle parts. Hello,
It
dear
is good
lady.
to see you again, Jonathan. How are you?
I'm better than one might expect, Lady Ashbury. Dr. Swansea has asked me to investigate the recent disturbances in the hospital caused by skulls.
Really? What do you mean?
I feel a hidden menace.
I discovered the most intriguing skull. An elderly woman answering to the name of Old Bridget, and a man who helps them remain hidden in London.
Old Bridget? Peculiar name. I've never heard of her.
According to Old Bridget, skulls can lead a peaceful existence like us. They are even able to nourish themselves by feeding on corpses and the flesh of the dead.
How vile. Please, Jonathan, let...
Ooh.
Skulls of London have gone into hiding. Both mortals and immortals plot their extermination.
Yes. Skulls are the orphans of the Vampire Society. They are the shame of their genitors. A disgrace to the vampire that created them.
Interesting.
There is something ominous closing around me, Lady Ashbury. Something spies upon me from the shadows. Something cruel and wicked.
Whatever do you mean, Jonathan?
If Sean Hampton and Harriet were not the guilty parties, then who? I saw the bodies and the blood.
Your rebirth has not gone unnoticed, Jonathan. Be extremely careful. If you get in the way of an immortal's plans...
They'll just end you.
Do you
Need not be said.
I don't know, Jonathan. I steer clear of them.
Again, sensible. Sensible to steer clear. But at the same time, if you're out of it, you can get bitten by it. You don't know what's going on, it can go and bite you when you don't want it to. At the same time, if you get involved, it can come bite you when you don't want it to, so, you know. Yeah. Yay for everything being a pain. That's life!
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed.
We missed.
Goodbye,
You went upstairs, Doctor. You went upstairs for dialogue and we bloody missed it. Oh, there's a bin. Bin about missing things. I missed a small bottle. Ooh. And that too. 19. Excellent. Ooh, actually, let's go and... Due to influenza, the hospital's no longer taking... Bleh. I'm gonna have to stop saying my throat's tingling. I need a drink. So, oh, you know what? We'll buy some stuff from him. See what we can make.
Good evening. Please. Of course.
Buy all the opium.
It never ceases to amaze me how you, the dead, seem...
Right, we're definitely going to eat that guy because he doesn't want to live forever, so we're going to curse him with it because we're evil. Yes, I know that's incredibly cruel, but, you know. Good handle part. Wait, I bought one good handle part, didn't I? Apparently I didn't buy one good handle part. I thought I did. Oops. Wonder what Dr. Swansea has to say. Hello, old boy. Upset I've eaten a couple of people, have I?
Jonathan, at last. I've been worried sick. Have you solved the case of our poor Sean Hampton?
Don't worry, Edgar. The reputation of Pembroke Hospital is secure. Sean Hampton was not the guilty party.
Is that true? Oh, good news.
Excellent.
Good news indeed.
I found Harriet Jones.
I found Harriet Jones. She's much the same old, embittered woman she was, only she's been made a skull. Her transformation did not go well.
Incredible. Why not bring her here?
Any studies by the Brotherhood? Any studies by the Brotherhood?
Were there any studies made by your order on the subject?
Not that I'm aware of. I will transmit your discovery to the Brotherhood's primate. He will be delighted.
I doubt that. She can barely move. Perhaps we could learn more about the degeneration of skulls.
Perhaps. But she could also belong to a new species. We know so little of the laws that dictate vampire reproduction.
Well, maybe we should get on that, eh? Oh, God. Yeah.
What do you
I
know
had
of
brain.
the
He's
Ascalon
Herbie brain.
Not as much as I would like. There have always been rumors about a secret society of vampires operating in the interests of the British Empire. Though I've never met a member.
I crossed paths with one. A terrifying creature going by the name of Fergal. He was sent by the Ascalon Club to exterminate the skulls of the East End.
By the stole, Jonathan. If vampires are eliminating their own progeny, then dark times are upon us. Darker than I've ever witnessed.
Do you think Lady Ashbury would know?
Of course you would.
Jonathan, our beloved lady is not one for social dalliances, nor the assemblies of dark orders. She's a woman of superior taste and selective acquaintance.
I imagine they probably wouldn't have her as well. Oops, I pressed the bad button. Oh, it was finished anyway.
Does the name
Bridget.
Old Bridget ring any bells?
I've never heard of her. Why? A patient of ours? I must confess, I don't know them all.
No, it's just someone I recently met. A fascinating woman. I had thought that perhaps...
By the stole, Jonathan, you've met another vampire. I would appreciate an introduction, if that's the case.
A pleasure.
Oh, yeah, we were just... Okay, yeah. It wasn't a mission, it was just dialogue. Okay. So, I have been coughing a bit, which you probably, hopefully not heard by the mutant. So yes, we're going to leave it here. My throat's starting to tickle a little bit. I need a drink and to rest my throat. So, we'll leave it here. Yes. Go away, custom markers. See, I keep dropping those custom markers just randomly. We only have a couple. Well, we've done all the missions in the docks. We only have a couple of missions left for Cox and these two. We only have a few. Find someone who can wheel break 1 of 4. Ah. Oh yeah, we've still got to provide the box to one of these two. But at the same time, I kind of want to go to... I want to go to Mesmerism level 4. Honestly, I want to go to Mesmerism level 5 if I can, but I think level 5 may be pushing it. I do want to start eating people, but from my understanding, if I eat enough of these people, things will go very poorly for the docks region. So I could eat you, could not eat you, could eat you, could eat you, could eat you. That's a lot of it. Actually, how much XP is that? 1, 3, just for roughly. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's call that 11 because that was a bit. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, almost 20,000, or approximately 20,000 XP. Goes to show it's kind of worth tallying up some of these. Of course, we do want, what's her name? Sarah. We do want to find her. So 2, that's 5, 6, 7, let's call that 8 because of that. 9, 10, 14, 16, 20, 21. And then some that we already ate. Okay, so we could eat you. Can't, can. Can't eat either of you yet. So we can devour the docks. And we... I don't know. Don't know what to do. I'll do some research. I'll do some research into mesmerism levels. Because I don't want to wait for too long. I don't have to wait for too long and put the story off too long. So, I suppose this is kind of turning into a near completionist one. I want to try and complete most of the objectives at least. So that everyone out here with paying attention. Let's have a look at you. Found your knife.
I have found the gift from your wife.
In that case, you'll be properly rewarded, Doc. Clay Cox is a man of his word.
I hope that won't make me an accomplice to your...
Who knows what I might do now?
I'll let you feel invincible again. Well, we'll be sure to end that sooner rather than later. But yes, speaking of ending, I will end this before I... Ooh. There's a cheeky box down there. Anyway, we'll end this before I get distracted again. So, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you went... Ooh, do not move the microphone away from your face while you're still talking. Don't think to do. So, as I was saying, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed. A few people popped in. Well, a couple of people popped in at least. It's been a little bit slow lately. I don't think of something else to do, but I've been saying that for the last couple of episodes and I'm just procrastinating on it. So, Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked it, let me know. If you didn't, tell me why. And yes, thank you everybody.